I'm Tinny from Mini Bowl Design, and today, to be a little different, I'm going to put the cooker off to the side, dig out a titanium frying pan, just paper thin darn thing, doesn't weigh anything, not real good with the heat transfer, and I'm going to try to cook pancakes in it. Now, I got to admit, I've been playing around here for a while, experimenting, and I think I've got a technique that'll work. These are all edible. Yeah, that'll work. So, let's do this. I'm using some Aunt Jemima buttermilk pancake mix. Just add water. And I used it in my 32-ounce Ziploc container and mixed it up quite a bit thicker than you normally would, probably twice as thick. And I got about enough left here for one good pancake, so let's hope this works. Okay, I'm going to move the camera around and we'll get into this. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is fuel up the stove and light it. This is just a standard bongo with a turbo top. They're all turbo top now. Now I'm going to take some oil, put it in the pan, warm the pan up, get the oil flowing nice and smooth, theoretically anyway. And you don't want to get this so hot that you burn the oil. You just want to get it good and sloshy. Now I'm going to pour the excess out so I just have a good coating. These titanium pans don't soak up the oil like a cast iron frying pan, so they tend to stick a lot easier. Okay, now I'm going to put some pancake mix in. Not a lot, just enough to make a small pancake. If you get too much in, it'll go over towards the edges and you won't have room to flip it back out, flip it over with, get your spatula by it. Now the trick here is to keep the pan moving. If you put it in one spot, it's just going to create a hot spot almost immediately and burn. And we don't want to do that. So, let's see, keep it moving and watch for bubbles. That's what we're looking for, is bubbles. You can see them starting to form now. A little bit too fast, so I'm going to pick it up. I'm about 10 inches up off of the flame right now. There we go. Now the trick here is to keep this going long enough to get it golden brown, just Bahama Mama brown, but not long enough to burn it. And I think anybody that's ever cooked pancakes knows that that's an art form, and I probably haven't mastered it. But we'll see what we end up with here. I want to get a good batch of bubbles, even all over, because there's some place where there isn't any bubbles, you can move the flame over it and warm that place up, because that's probably going to be a place that didn't get cooked if you don't get some bubbles going pretty much over the whole pancake. Now if you start to see smoke, you know you're way too hot. And if the bubbles don't come up, you know you're way too cold. So, okay. Now I'm going to take a chance on this and say that this is ready to flip. Of course, because I'm doing this in front of the camera and this is almost the end of my batter, you can see that it tends to stick a little bit, but you got to give me an A+ for getting it golden brown. As you use this pan, it tends to break in, and each pancake tends to be a little bit easier to flip and not stick as much. Doesn't take too long to do the second side, but getting the second side brown is a bit of a trick. They smell good. They smell like home-cooked pancakes. Those will be real good in the morning. Bring a little maple syrup along with you, a little strawberry jam, you know, whatever your taste likes. I like maple syrup pretty well, but I can settle for strawberry jam too, if I'm in a fix. Okay, there we are. There's a pancake. Done. And not too bad if I do say so myself. Move the camera back. Well, so there you have it. Pancakes in a titanium frying pan, and not a very good titanium frying pan. We need, obviously, a small sheet metal spatula with a short handle. You could saw the handle off this. You probably in a dollar store or something, you could get something to modify it, because this is all I had, but obviously it's not the way to go. Standard bongo stove. I got a little 2-ounce bottle of oil, which is plenty of oil. And it doesn't take all that much alcohol to do this. It doesn't take that long. And the end product, I'm going to tell you, these would be really great in the morning. I'm not having a problem with these at all. I've always liked pancakes. Yep, that'll work. You can see I've been at this a while. Chickens are going to love these. Some of them came out better than others, but I've done pretty good with them all the way around. I'm Tinny from Mini Bowl Design. Get out and hike, take a friend, cook some flapjacks, bring some maple syrup, support the cult, and more important than anything, have a really great day. Bye-bye.